Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Tynesis, and today we are returning to a game that I absolutely adored playing for the first time last year when it finally came out on Steam. It actually came out in 2019, I want to say, on Switch first, and then we got the Steam port after. This is Gnosia. Gnosia. I'm pretty sure it's Gnosia. It's one of the two, but I adored this game when I first played through it. It is a social deduction type game, but it is single player. Effectively, you are put in a situation where there are infected aboard, and going through discussions and distrusting people, you must figure out who it is and put them in cold slate before they eliminate the rest of the crew. Simple enough. You all know the type of game. What makes this more interesting than any of the other ones, mostly, there's tons of them now, is first the art style. The art style is beautifully drawn, really colorful and bright and interesting. On top of that, the characters are fun and fantastic and all very unique. And the gameplay adds just a little bit more to it. There's a great story behind everything, and you hit some really cool and really scary moments while playing this game. It is fantastic. So we're going to start a brand new file on it. I'm excited to play this again. It crossed my mind yesterday, and I went, fuck, we got to stream that again. I've never streamed it on YouTube, so we're going to do that. Help me out. Let's solve some cases. Let's do this. Yuki, how are you? This is Gnosia. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to go new game. I have done 147 loops in the first one. In my original file. I will, May, how are you? You didn't get the notification. Oh, that's shitty. I've played a lot, about 20-ish hours of this. Not an incredible amount, but like a pretty fair amount. So, our name is perfectly, it's the only thing that fits there. That's great. Why not? Yes, I am male. My original profile is purple. I think I'm gonna go pink on this one just because that symbol is huge. You sure did see a beluga character. You absolutely did. And how many? We only have 5 points. So, the points are very important depending on how you want to play the game. Charisma increases the influential power of your comments. That's great. Intuition allows you to pick up on lies, which is absolutely massively a game. Logic makes it easier for you to convince others you're right. So there's a difference between influence and convincing people you're right. Influence would be if I just out of the blue say, hey, this person seems kind of sketchy. I'm influencing people with that. Logic is using something I have found. Hey, I caught a lie here. That's people connecting to that. Charm just makes people less likely to select you for cold sleep. Performance makes you a good liar. It's great when you yourself are picked as Gnosia. And stealth makes it less likely for them to kill you in the middle of the night. So, logic is great, but you would think that. You would think that. Maxing out logic would be the right idea. But gaslight everyone would actually be performance. So I am going to put 2 in there. I'm going to put 2 in stealth. And I'm going to put 1 in intuition. I don't need people to believe me on things. I can play most of this game kind of weaving in and out of other people's bullshit. But yeah, let's get going. I'm also... You're going to lose sound for a second. Boop. There you are. There's chat. And we might need to move you, depending on where everything is. I don't know why it's going this fast. Effectively, what it's telling you is that, oh, we gotta hide that a little. Effectively, what that screen is telling you is that you are on a spaceship, traveling through, you wake up, and there is a Gnosia on board as a different person every time you wake up from cold sleep. There are different time loops. And the AI needs you to find out who it is and dismiss them. That's pretty much the story. Don't worry about the rest of it. This is Setsu. Understand? Press the enter key to proceed when comments are available. Press the W key to select your comment. So that's this up here. So I am going to keep this side open, I think. I slept through film. I don't get it. We got it. Pretty impressive, absorbing all this stuff just by simple explanation. Pretty reassuring. Let's talk while we walk. Are you able to get up? Looks like you're okay. All right, let's head to the main console room. Everyone's already there. Now, there are 15 characters in this game. You will not find them all until as we keep going. I think we start with 6. There's probably a lot you still don't understand, but take it easy. You'll pick things up as we go along. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you. Do you believe that mankind should be wiped out from the universe? I don't think so. You replied that you don't believe so. Be careful. Of the 3 people you're about to meet, one of them isn't human. Don't worry, we'll make it through this today. Come on, let's hurry. Rakio. Ah, the guest of honor has arrived. Hello, Setsu. Has Dionysus' memory returned? No, it doesn't look like these medical pods will be enough. So we have like 0 leads then. Well, it's just like I've been saying. I don't remember anything. Is a bit too suspiciously convenient, right? It's virtually a given. He's Gnosia. He tried to best to pose as human, but to no avail. It seems you're being viewed with suspicion. The suspicion that you're not human. No, try thinking of it this way. Amnesia at a time like this is too suspicious and brings unwanted attention. Do you really think a predator would try something like that? And as far as I know, no Gnosia infectees have been faking amnesia before. If he was an enemy, it'd be much harder to tell. I agree. I don't think we have any reason to suspect him. Uh-oh, hey, we're out of time. Well, we have like no idea who the Gnosia is anyway. But let's just hurry up and get the voting done. A screen lights up in front of you. Which one of these people should you vote for? So now I'm seeing a problem here. I'm kind of covering, actually it won't really matter. I'm only going to cover up one spot. So if I'm looking around, I've got Setsu, Gina, SQ, and Raki. And my immediate assumption is to go at the person who came at me, Rakio. Setsu woke me up, helped me out. Gina's a darling. SQ's a member of Chaos, and I'm a big fan of Chaos. Rakio came at me pretty hard, so I'm going Rakio. And so is everyone else. Just what are you trying to accomplish? Do you people actually believe that I'm Gnosia? You're all incorrigible, seriously. Rakio, a vote's a vote. Huh, whatever. It's not like I have any say in this now anyway, right? Hurry up and take me to the cold sleep room then. Doubt I'll ever wake up though. Once the warp is finished, the Gnosia will have killed someone. And you'll realize I was innocent. You're basically giving Gnosia carte blanche. OMG Rakio, you're like such a whiner. Just hurry up and start the freeze. Alright, it's almost time for the warp. I'll handle the cold sleep process. You all go back to your room. Does he know where his room is? Oh, that's right. Levi, set up a guide to his room. The hallway floor lights up the way to your room. You follow the lights to your quarters. This appears to be the right room. Hello, Dionysus. My name is Levi, and I am the ship's AI system. I act as a guide, helping you to be as comfortable as possible. The ship will commence warp in 10 minutes. You will be rendered unconscious during warp, so to avoid injury, please lie down on your bed. Thank you for your attention. Oh, and it seems you have a visitor. Dionysus, are you there? Oops, the door opened. I'm just gonna let myself in. Hey. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, you don't remember me, right? Have you forgotten about, that night? Hold the tab key to display the backlog. The higher your logic, the more lines of backlog you can view. That night? Question mark? You replied you don't remember. Of course you don't. I mean, we never met before. Oh well, whatever. So you dump me into this super serious situation all of a sudden, right? I was dumped into. I was just like wondering if you were okay. Are you keeping up? Yeah, you look like you're having some trouble, but it's cool. I'm like totally not keeping up either. Also, you got Setsu there for that too. Oh yeah, so about that, Setsu's like super nice to you, right? Seems to like totally know about you and stuff. But like, you gotta be careful, okay? You can't like trust people just because they're nice to you. You know the Gnosia. They totally lie and mess with you and stuff. That's why it's hard to get rid of them. OMG, what if Setsu was like totally Gnosia? 3 minutes until warp. Please lie down on your bed. Oh snap, we're like out of time. Hey, you wanna like sleep together? Anti-Gnosia procedures do not allow that. Please return to your room. Aw, Levi's like so strict. Fine, I'll go back. Hey, if we're still alive, see you tomorrow. Beginning warp countdown. So, effectively, every warp, everyone goes to bed. Gnosia wakes up, kills a person. Or stays awake, kills a person. Gnosia present was detected upon completion of warp. Please find and remove any crew member infected by Gnosia, as per anti-Gnosia procedural guideline. Are you there? Are you okay? So effectively what happens is you find a person who was infected by them and you just fucking toss them. They're not dead, they're just tossed. Oh, sorry for overacting. Glad you're okay. Sounds like Levi's warning stopped. You heard it, right? Great, apparently Rakio wasn't infected after all. As Levi says, our enemy's still among us. Let's head to the main console room. Everyone should be there. Hey, you guys. Good to see you again. Oh, wait. So, like, if you two are okay, that means... Levi, check on Gina's location. Hold the E key to view the crew list. Use the Q to check the number of people and Gnosia. So this will tell me, in this loop, there's 5 crew. One of them is Gnosia. And this tells me Gina is dead. Gina does not appear to be on board the ship. According to the log, Gina's signal disappeared after the warp. This means... So, like, the Gnosia got her? Gina, she was one of the people here yesterday. Was she attacked? Yes. Gina has been erased from this unit. SQ, Dionysus, and me, it's one of us. One of us has been infected by me. So I guess that's like the only possibility, huh? Alright, let's get started. These discussions are necessary for our survival. Press the W key to comment. Press the enter key to keep quiet and see how things unfold. Once someone has made 5 comments, the vote will begin. So every time we have a discussion, every night, 5 things get to be said through that. You can choose to speak or not speak as much as you want. If you speak a lot, you'll have some suspicion thrown on you because why are you talking so much? If you don't speak enough, you'll have some suspicion thrown on you in later rounds. Maybe not immediately, but it's important to at least say some things. However, I know nothing. I know nothing of this incident, so we're going to wait and see. It is highly unlikely that Dionysus has been infected by the Gnosia, therefore it's either you or me. Oh, so like it's all on me now? We're gonna wait and see again. We got nothing. And all these two are gonna do is gonna go back and forth at each other. Setsu's like pretty sketchy. Like, I'm gonna get Dionysus on my side for the vote. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in here and defend her. And we're just going to let this run back and forth because all they're going to do is fight with each other. I'm going to defend Setsu. Because if I'm looking at my options right now, Setsu woke me up, cleaned me up, got me here, tried to warn me, help me, do everything. SQ just exists. So I am sending out SQ. Totally thought that was gonna work. Okay, can I just like try and escape then? If you do, Levi will have no choice but to employ use of force. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna go freeze then. SQ's cold sleep has been confirmed. I guess that's it for now. Oh yeah, I have something to give you. Here, take this. Data reference has been unlocked. When the data reference button is displayed, you can use the A key to view comments, logs, and crew data. So now I have this. And if I go crew data of the 4 crew, it will tell me notes, things I learn about them through each cycle, different parts of their story. Right, Rakio with the outstanding fit, the non-binary royalty that they are. Gina, a blessing. And SQ. So you'll notice with these little things on the side here, you'll find notes that unlock. And when you start doing later loops, there's certain events that only happen when they're human and certain events that only happen when they're Gnosia. So when you get to start completing some of them, you'll need to find all of them. But it's rare that certain events only happen when they're Gnosia. Don't doubt, don't be afraid to know, knowledge will save all. That's what the person who gave this to me said. It was a long time ago. I think you're gonna need it, so I'll pass it on to you now while I have the chance. Also, I'm not sure what to talk about. When all Gnosia are put into cold sleep, the human side wins. If the number of Gnosia is half or more of those remaining human side loses, Among Us rules. Let me introduce myself properly. We've been so busy I hadn't really had the chance. Once win or loss conditions have been fulfilled, or if you're attacked or put into cold sleep, the round ends. My name is Setsu. It's good to meet you again. Ending conditions have been fulfilled. Today's results will be displayed. And just like that, we knew SQ was Gnosia. I'm really curious what happens if you just go for her on the first day, but I don't think it happens. I think Rakio is always the first to get eliminated. You want to end the game? Yes. Loop 2. Where are we? And as stated, Gnosia has been detected on board. Someone among the 5 of us has been infected. Okay, but I'm like totally not Gnosia or whatever. And here I could pop in and yell, that's a lie. And we're gonna. You stated that's a lie. SQ is Gnosia. Me? Like, why? The loop has turned back time. Because of this, crew member and Gnosia roles have changed. I assume you have evidence to back this up? No? Oh, come on. Sure, SQ looks like a liar, but accusing her of being Gnosia just for that's going a bit far. Do I really look like a liar? Let me confirm something. When we last docked, was there anyone who didn't leave the ship? Sorry, so Flynn. In that case, any of us, including me, could be infected. What about everyone except for me being Gnosia? Is that a possibility? No, that's not possible. Fortunately, well, it's not exactly fortunate, but only one infectee has been detected. What do? Well, there are general procedures for instances of Gnosia infection. I think we should follow them. As you know, Gnosia infectees eliminate a single human each time we warp. So, before we warp, we suss out one suspect. The person most likely affected will be put in cold sleep. If Gnosia is still detected after we warp, we put another person into cold sleep. We repeat this process until Gnosia is gone. And if we mess up, then of course someone will be attacked and eliminated. This is lame. Do we have any better way to handle this? Well, what if one to suggest this better way was Gnosia? We'd end up falling right to the enemy's trap. And this method is not only standard anti-Gnosia procedure, it also compromised with Levi, the ship's AI. So like, Levi has something to do with this? Once Gnosia infection has been detected on board, Levi is no longer obligated to ensure the survival of the crew. Conversely, Levi's new directive becomes the elimination of the crew and self-destruction of the ship. Yes, Setsu is correct. So whether we live or die is up to an AI? Well, this certainly cause for concern. So in exchange for putting crew members into cold sleep, Levi will hold off on self-destruction and continue to maintain life support. That is our agreement. Got it. So we'll now discuss amongst ourselves whom to put into cold sleep and then take a vote. So like, we just need to vote for like whoever's sketchiest then. Okay. Well, since we don't have a better plan, this will have to do for now. So it looks like there are no objections. Levi, can you approve the procedure I just described? Approved. Good luck, everyone. The next work will be in exactly 1 hour. Okay, then let's get started. We have to find the enemy. And now we're off. We're just going to keep flying through from here. Again, my last game, I'm on loop 147. Something like that. I've been playing. So again, we don't really have anything to say. We're going to wait and see. So like, what exactly is Gnosia anyway? I've only like heard of it. Humans who've come into contact with the alien life form, Gnos, become infected. They become Gnosia. No longer human. That's what we know. The alien life form. Apparently nothing much is known about this Gnos. Though some say it's an unknown intelligent life form, others say it's a god from another dimension. It's all speculation. And by the way, the claim that you don't even know that sounds pretty suspicious. Okay, so Rakio's throwing out suspicion on SQ. Wait and see. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken, but I feel Setsu looks suspicious. So I guess I'm in the way. I'm not inclined to defend Setsu this time because we have no information. But Rakio is. So when we get to 15 characters, the one thing that becomes the hardest part of this game is tracking who's defending who and when they're defending them. And who's accusing who, right? Because then you start finding little groups that are forming and you really have to remember certain aspects. Because if you vote for one person one round, and then start defending a person you accused in a different round, like 3 ago, everyone's going to turn on you real quick. So you do have to remember everything you're doing in that. Okay, here's my take. Setsu's totally sketchy. But I guess I'm in the way. Setsu isn't the one we should be suspecting right now. After this loop, I'm not going to be voicing all the little things. I'm just going to be commenting, okay, Rakio suspects Setsu, defense from this, defense from this, defense from this. And because I've not said anything, Gina now distrusts me. Talking too much and keeping quiet are both dangerous. You'll draw unneeded suspicion. A high stealth ability will prevent you from standing out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, instead of doubting someone, I'm going to cover Rakio. I'm just going to say it's not them. I feel good about that. They express thanks. I'll probably have an ally with that. SQ does not like that. Now we got to vote. A lot of people were going at Setsu. No one really went at Gina. SQ does not like Rakio, but SQ also defended Setsu. So I think the smart move here would be to go with the group and have less suspicion on me. So now we see this group and we see this group. See you all again, and we'll say goodbye. Setsu went to cold sleep. I cannot get this out of my throat. You have some time left before warp. You decide to walk around the ship before going back to your room. Allow me to show you around. Rec room. Here you can enjoy different types of indoor recreation. If you have any requests, I can generate equipment immediately. Do you have any requests for recreation? Billiards. You would not be able to play with those arms. Proper billiards requires at least 4 arms to play. Apparently this isn't the same billiards with which you are familiar. Alright, shall we move to a different room? Here in the cafeteria, the crew can take meals as they please. What sort of foods do you want? I'm a steak person. Steak person. Hybrid. My apologies. I'm not able to provide controlled substances on this ship. Fortunately, there is no time to eat right now. If you like, I can show you around the lower floor. Steak is a controlled substance. It's so good. It's now illegal. The lower floor contains environmental maintenance facilities and interstellar travel equipment. It's known as the heart of this ship, the DQO. It seems there's someone in the EVA preparation room. Gina! Who's there? It's me, Gnosia. Nausea? Gnosia. Who knows? Yeah. I'm sorry. It's me. You told Gina your name. I see. Setsu's gone to sleep. I made sure of it. There's something somewhere in this universe. It's trying to corrupt us. Turn us into something else. If our plan for cold sleep were to fail, the Gnosia were to take over the ship, what would they do? Well, those infected by the Gnosia would likely kill the remaining survivors. Some infectees show tendencies for extreme violence. Others use humans to satisfy their animalistic instincts. There are many cases that even I, as an AI... Oh, this is Levi speaking. Wish I could erase that from the records of my memory. That's terrifying. It's okay. It's okay, Gina. I hope. Dionysus, Gina, almost time to warp. Please return to your respective room. This Gnosia, I think I may know who it is. Tomorrow, I'll tell everyone what I found. Good night. Could tell me now. Could tell me right now. Rakio's disappeared. Unfortunate. I won't forget you. Speak. Listen to Gino. Please listen to what I have to say. I'm the engineer. I'm the only person on board who can use this ship's research equipment. Our first role. So last night, before we warped, I configured the equipment to examine SQ's dimensional wave. These can be analyzed during the warp. And I found something. SQ is Gnosia. The engineer can investigate one person per warp and can determine whether or not they are Gnosia. There's only one engineer at a time. Huh, wow. Levi, can you confirm that I'm the engineer? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I can only confirm that I have processed and accepted one request for engineer credentials. But you can't confirm that it was me. That's correct. It is possible the crew member's personal data has been corrupted, so I'm not able to confirm whether said engineer credentials are yours or not. Okay, I see. Well then, it's all up to you whom you believe. You could check engineer reports from data reference. Now that's important later, right? We have an engineering report. Gina here has said that they're an engineer and is reporting SQ as Gnosia. Later on, there is only one ever true engineer. You can have up to, I want to say as many that want to come forward. You could have 4 or 5 Gnosia around, and every single one of them comes out as engineer. And then you have to figure out which of the 6. It makes it a little easier if that happens, because then you can literally just send them all off one by one. Eventually, you're right. But it is possible. But then you have to work through conflicting reports, trying to figure out what's real and what's not. I'm going to doubt SQ. You pointed out that considering Rakio's disappearance, SQ is suspicious. given that SQ did not like Rakio. And I've got Gina's support. We don't need to do anything back after this. When it's all flowing, it'll make a lot more sense, man. Right now, you just gotta learn the basics of what's happening. Right? Every loop, everyone has different roles. So you never know what's happening. It might just happen that this lines up. We're gonna go vote. I'm voting SQ. More roles get added throughout, more people get added throughout, but the consistency is the same. There are gonna be Gnosia. There's gonna be some roles that'll help and or hinder. Yeah, I mean, that makes it tough. Full sleep kind of is like kitty sleep. Thank you. You believed me when I said I was the engine. Well, I'm happier that I survived. I'm even happier that you trusted me. Thank me more. Same here. You replied you're grateful as well. All right, I'll be going back to my room. I hope I can see you again tomorrow. Everything works out. Everything works out. Loop 3. It's going to take a few loops for the game to let itself just go off. And there's Shigemichi. Wait, so there are actual aliens on the ship? For real? Damn, that's scary. Not aliens, exactly. Gnosia infectees, to be precise. 2 have been detected, it seems. Are these 2 also involved in the discussions? Apparently there are 2 Gnosia. So, one of those 2 is Shigemichi, right? Obviously. Hey, man, what the hell? Do I look like an alien to you? Well, yeah. You stated that he clearly looked. Come on, bud, don't judge what a book guy is cover, you know? This is... What voice do I want from you? This is just... Well, I got reasons for looking like this, okay? Wait, what? So you're, like, not an alien? That's actually, like, weirdly unfortunate. Yes, Shigemichi is indeed unfortunate. Man. As unfortunate as he may be, that doesn't mean he's infected. Let's talk this out calmly and rationally. Yes, our time is limited. Please tell me whom you all think should be put in a cold sleep. This time, there are 2 Gnosia present. The engineer comes forward. Their report may provide clues as who could be Gnosia. So, I have options now. Actually, no, I don't. I can only doubt and cover. Again, I never do anything round 1. Wait and see. SQ is asking to collaborate with Gina. If they collaborate, they will usually always go after the same people and defend the same people, and generally all vote together. You tend to not like to see that, but Gina accepts. So, what are you gonna do? We're gonna wait and see again. Setsu is doubting SQ. SQ's refuting, and Shig is defending SQ. And so is Gina, because of course they have an alliance now. And so is Rakio. So, with that, Setsu is the only person who thinks SQ is suspicious. We're going to... I don't want to throw doubt on it, because I don't think that's the right move. What I'd like to do is say I trust someone. And preferably I'd like to say I trust someone that's in an alliance. That keeps them off my ass. I announce I trust Gina. And Rakio immediately argues with me. Don't like that. Anyone with engineer credentials speak up. So now some players have some characters have the possibility of asking people to reveal their roles. We will get that eventually. Nobody came forward. So there is an engineer. They are choosing not to reveal themselves. Rakio throwing doubt onto me. Setsu defending. Shig defending, and Gina defending. So I'm pretty safe there. Now we gotta vote. Honestly, didn't like what Rakia was doing. I defended Gina. Stella existed. Shig defended everyone, so I don't really have to worry about him. Gina, you're gonna learn this very quick about me. Is anything Gina says, I just believe. I go with. I don't argue. I love her, and that's about it. So when Gina or Stella tell me that they're not infected, I just believe them. So we're gonna vote Rakia. And let's see what else is happening. So, me, Shig, Gina, SQ all vote Rakia. Stella votes Setsu for some reason. And Setsu votes Shig for some reason. We're going to have to take a look at those two. Goodbye, Rakia. I've just confirmed Rakia has been put into cold sleep. There's still time remaining, so try speaking with the others, as you may be able to gather crucial information. I will display the ship map for you. After the vote, you can go visit one location of your choice. Speak to others and get closer with them. They may come to trust you more. So, this is where the game opens up a little bit. You can start playing a little bit of strategy. You'll see people around. You can go talk to them. Sometimes they just tell you to go fuck off. You're not going to win much there. Other times you'll see little triangles with little alerts on the map. And that lets you know there's either a story thing or someone wants to make an alliance. And you can go for that immediately. So like I said, Gina is bae. I feel like everything is okay. And that's it. It's not a lot of dialogue. It's pretty simple, quick, easy. But it just gives you that little bit of connection. So Setsu's dead. Gina's throwing doubt on Shig. SQ's agreeing, right? There's that alliance. Shig is refuting. No one's defending him. That's not good. Oh, Stella's piling on. Gina's of course going with it. I'm gonna defend my boy. Shig is doubting Stella. SQ's also doubting Stella. So these two can't get, and Gina's gone against her partner to defend Stella. So that's interesting. Yeah, SQ's going at Stella. Shig's attacking. And there's a... This is why we go into perception. Gina just told a lie. Higher intuition ability makes you able to see through other people's lies. The lower the speaker's performance ability, the easier it is to see through their lies. And I'm going to also disagree with Shig. No, I'm not. If Gina's lying and she's saying she trusts Stella, that means I shouldn't trust Gina or Stella. Because why would she throw that trust that way? I know SQ's on board. Okay, so it looks like the vote's either going to go to Stella or Shig. Gina and Stella are going to go to Shig. SQ and Shig are going to go to Stella. So I'm the deciding vote. But because I know what I know about Gina lying, I gotta vote Stella. Come on. Goodbye, Stella. Okay, so now we got to worry about Gina. If Stella was if any Gnosia were put to sleep, if we had both of them, the game would have just ended. But there's still one of them, and it's probably Gina. We're gonna go hang out with our boy Shig. Play a video game. He loves me. Nope, he's dead. Oh no. All right, so here's the problem. I have two people in an alliance. Kind of an alliance. They've been going against each other, but for the most part, they're working together. Oh, no, good. SQ's going against her. We're going to agree with that. And it's just, yeah, if no one has anything to say, we should just vote. I agree. Start the vote. There's only 3 of us. It lets you skip that dialogue if you don't want to do it. It's all the same thing every time. We're going to send Gina out of here. Goodbye. I dream of you all. That's a win. Oh, the Gnosia's like literally gone. So we're like no longer in danger. But this isn't even over yet. I bet they're totally going to come back like again and again. But for serious, I'm so glad we survived. Who was the other one? Was it Stella? It was Stella. Hidden intentions and covert actions. The log can be reviewed as reference data. So Rakio, the first person we put in cold sleep, was actually the engineer. Probably not the best move. Cool. Next. Loop 4? Did it stop? I can't stand all this Gnosia stuff, man. I can't even eat in peace. There it is. I found him. Hey, you said you were the engineer a minute ago, yeah? So, like, what's an engineer do? This time, you are the engineer. Speak. I discovered Gnosia. You explained that you're able to find Gnosia. Oh, that sounds kind of awesome. Well, anyways, let's chow down before we go meet up with everyone. Oops. Can't forget this little guy. 1.5% salt content, huh? Better not slurp down the rest of this soup then. And they're here. You guys are like so late. Sorry, bud. This is Gnosia then. We're about to discuss that now. There are 2. And like the engineer, it looks like we got one of those too. But if the engineer were to come forward now, they would be sure to be targeted by the Gnosia. We cannot force them to step up. And now we get into mind games. I have the opportunity to step forward, announce I'm the engineer, so that everyone automatically should trust me, right? Theoretically. However, once I do that, first night, 100% I'm getting taken out. They do not want me aboard. The only time they wouldn't is if I step forward as an engineer and Gnosia also did at the same time. They wouldn't want to kill one of them because then it obviously outs the other one. We're going to wait and see. So Setsu has also come forward as engineer. So when a fake engineer has come forward, it is imperative you step forward and claim your role, or everyone will just start believing that person. I stated that I'm the real engineer. Hold up, there's no way Dionysus and Setsu are both the engineer. One of these two is lying. And Gina, for some reason, hearing that there's 2 engineers, immediately attacks Rakio. And Setsu's agreeing, and I don't like that. So whatever Setsu says, I'm going to go against. So I'm going to defend Rakio. And Stella's on board with me. Shig also doubting Rakio. Okay, so Shig, Gina, Setsu, all going at Rakio. Stella, me, Shig, or Stella and me are against it. We got doubt going against Gina now from Rakio. Gina refutes. Setsu backs up. SQ backs up. Okay. I'm once again going to defend Rakio. I'm not going to let anyone come at that. So here's the problem. I know Setsu's a fake, right? So if I don't vote for Setsu, it looks weird on me as the one who claims they're the real engineer to not go after a fake engineer. So that's got to be my vote regardless. Everyone else, the only thing that worries me is that might tilt a vote towards Rakio getting eliminated or put in cold sleep, and then someone gets killed in it, which is dangerous. Because that puts us down 2. And then we only have 1 shot to get it right. So, still going Setsu. Oh, we got a revote. Okay. This is great, so now it's not on me. Final vote. So now everyone's going to get another opportunity to say something. Setsu's going to doubt Rakio. I'm defending. Rakio's going to doubt Shig. There's a lot of defense coming through there. And I'm voting Shig. Only for the pure purpose that I don't trust Setsu, and anything Setsu does I'm going against, because I know for a fact that she's infected. How come you guys don't trust me? Guess I got some reflecting to do while I sleep. Good night. It still might have been the bad move. I love you. I've never felt this way before. Likeability rates between characters are reset each time a loop begins. Should move. Go ahead and humiliate yourself all you want, but maybe find somewhere else to do it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I believe it was your stepping forward as engineer. My chest suddenly tightened up and... Please trust me. Please. I believe that you are the true engineer. There may not be any evidence to support it, but this is what it means to trust a person, right? You're in quite a dangerous position. I believe you have high risk of being attacked. However, please don't worry. I promise to protect you. All right, good night. And now we're getting introduced to secondary role number 2, Guardian Angel. We don't trust Setsu. We don't trust Gina. We're going to hang out with Rakio. You don't actually think your time is as valuable as mine, do you? Who will I investigate? So, this is where the engineer comes in handy. During warp, Gnosia get to kill a person, I get to investigate a person. And because I already know Setsu's Gnosia, that's useless. Don't need to do that vote. Gina makes me suspicious. I know Stella's Guardian Angel based on that conversation. I trust Rakio, and SQ voted with us. So I'm looking at Gina. No one was attacked. Investigation revealed that Gina was Gnosia. Perfect. Good to see that we're all, like, alive. But why? The Gnosia was supposed to eliminate someone during the warp. I believe it was the Guardian Angel. Huh? What's that? One of the crew has become a Guardian Angel and prevented the Gnosia attack. I've never heard of this before. Guardian Angel? Is this really something that exists? It is. With very specific warp-related credentials, by delaying the time of the actual warp, the Gnosia lose their chance to attack the intended victim. Yeah, I don't get it. Basically, no one disappeared, so we're safe. No, warp can only be delayed for a short time, so there's only really time to protect a single person. Also, a Guardian Angel cannot protect themselves. Guardian Angels protect a single crew member, not including themselves, from Gnosia attack. There's only one at a time, so it can be assumed that they succeeded in protecting the Gnosia's target. So we need to keep our guard up. Continue searching for the Gnosia. To start, can someone provide a report from yesterday's investigation? a weird thing for the engineer to say, but now every time we go to sleep, I can report on it and report that I found out that Gina was Gnosia. And Setsu, I almost guarantee, has also researched Gina and found that she wasn't. There it is. If nothing else, Gina was not Gnosia. So now there's conflicting details or conflicting reports. I have said they are infected. She has not. We know I'm the actual engineer. So we know my report's true, so it is Gina and Setsu as the two. I can ask about Stella. I don't know what that is. No, I simply pointed out that possibility. I did not mean to imply that I myself am the guardian angel. Let's avoid trying to figure out the guardian angel's identity. They run the risk of being targeted by the enemy. Cool. I'm gonna doubt Setsu. Cool. I got backup from Stella. Gina, of course, is gonna defend. But SQ's on our side, so we've got one down. Defense from Gina. Rakio also doubting Gina. I'm going to agree with that. That's who's going to defend Gina. And SQ is also going to defend Gina. That's a weird one. But I think it's pretty easy to say that we've got to vote for Setsu. So we're just going to do. What? Okay. So that's actually very clever what they did here. They both voted for Rakio, knowing that votes would be split here. Right? Stella and I go for Setsu. SQ and Rakio went for Gina. So if they both go for Rakio, they get the revote and they get to try and convince people more. Actually pretty clever. Gina's going to try and cover for Setsu. I'm going to argue that immediately. Stella's got my back. And is going at Setsu again. So we got a double attack on Setsu. I feel confident on the vote. SQ. SQY. SQY. Why would you do that? Okay. Well, that's a loss. Now they're gonna kill me or Stella at night. Probably Stella. They know the guardian angel is. I fucked that up. Yeah, goodbye, Rakio. It's been a pleasure. I tried. I really tried. Some events may occur in areas marked with a red exclamation point symbol. And it's with our dear friend Stella. I was just thinking, I was hoping you'd come. I guess this is goodbye. The Gnosia likely assumes that I'm the guardian angel, and therefore I believe I'll be eliminated tonight. But please don't worry. I just want you to survive. Thank you. Just knowing you care enough to say that, it's more than I need to go peacefully. Goodbye. Who will I investigate? Probably Setsu. Oh, look at that. Stella's dead. Look at that. Setsu's Gnosia. Doesn't matter. We've lost. I didn't really want to make it to the end. Because I was Gnosia. The ship has been taken over. Yeah. That's okay. That's a loss. We're going to lose a lot more. I promise. Listen, my logic was unbelievable. Yukio! Go and be frozen. What? What? Yukio, wait. Please do not make any rash decisions. Yuriko, not Yukio. That was close. If we have no idea who the enemy is, then anyone will do, right? I see no problem with freezing. I'm probably going to give up on the voices. There's going to be a lot more people added. I don't have enough without going into weird accents. No, that's not necessarily true. As we continue the discussions, we may be able to uncover crucial pieces of info. Yeah, we may not be able to, too. If you all insist on continuing these talks, then so be it. But they're still among us. Boop, 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 boop. Doo-doo-doo. You were able to avoid being sent off to cold sleep for the moment. So, I've joined this loop clearly in the middle of a vote. You should be wary of Yuri. Friend or enemy, either way, she's dangerous. Setsu. Yes? You've been spreading lies and distrust all along, haven't you? Go on, come clean. Alright, let's begin the discussion. Okay, apparently we didn't. We're gonna wait and see. I have no idea what's happening. By the way, who here's the engineer? Rakio says they are the engineer, and so does Yuriko. Okay. So now we know I have a detractor and I have a friend. So Shig I'm gonna rely on for a lot of things here. Yuriko doesn't like me. So if I've got Yuriko and who was the other one? Rakio. Okay. Gina's throwing doubt on Rakio immediately. Yuriko seeks agreement immediately. So another thing that you'll notice throughout the time playing is every individual character has their own ability. For Yuriko, it's seek agreement. So she can come in immediately and kind of push people to agree with her. She can't use it always, but she can use it. Stella agrees. Of course, Rakio refutes. Stella defends. Shig defends. I'm going to join in defense. I think Rakio's cool. SQ's throwing doubt there again. Of course, Yuriko attacks. Rakio refutes. Shig defends. The cycle continues. What else we got? Rakio throwing doubt on Gina. Okay. Setsu agrees. Stella defend. Okay, so we've got Stella defending Rakio and Gina. Stella defends Rakio and Gina. Setsu defends Rakio, but attacks Gina. Okay. Yuriko does not like Rakio. Alright. And Gina, of course, going right back at it. Same with Yuriko. Setsu defends. Shig defends. All defend. Because I do not think there's enough. I don't want to send either engineer out. One of my strategies is to always leave, especially round one, leave both engineers in, or 3 engineers if it works out like that. Because I want to see their first report. And then as things happen, you can kind of start connecting dots. Like, oh, this person said this person was safe, but based on this information that we gain later, I can prove that's not true, so I know I can't trust that. It's a long game, and these rounds go quick. So you not only have to remember everything that's happening in this loop, you have to have a strategy for how to deflect from it later and how to deal with what's happening. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of names. Fucking love this game. They're all very pretty. I'm gonna vote Gina. Oh shit, we got her. So who do we got? Of course, Yuriko and Stella went for Rakio. Gino went for Setsu, which is weird because Gino went the hardest against Raku. And then everyone else went Gino. Yeah. Good night. After the send-off to Cold Sleep, you walk out into the hall. Dionysus. What are you so afraid of? We'll talk somewhere else. Follow me. This will do. No one will disturb us here. In this room, you can see our surroundings projected here. Look, you can even see the furthest stars. Just as the stars are watching you. You ever thought about it? About why you're not held under suspicion? You have no risk of being attacked by the node. No one even thinks to suspect you. This is because everyone's awareness of your very existence has been distorted. Interference by the insane gods themselves. I shall correct that distortion for you. From now on, just as all other characters in this play, you too shall be susceptible to suspicion and cold sleep. You shall also be open to Gnosia attack. Now you stand on equal ground as all the rest, possibly even lower ground. If you wish to survive, strive and struggle in desperation with all your might. You can now move to your room. In your room, you can level up and enhance your ability. So now I'm no longer safe. I was before, I am no longer safe. I can use XP to level up. Yes, I can. We went hard into performance, stealth, and intuition before. I'm going to pump intuition again, because catching lies is huge. Performance and logic. Charm I don't really care about. Stealth is high enough. These three I care most about. Performance, logic, intuition. I want to catch lies. I want to prove the things I know are correct. And when needed to, I want to lie. And we've got, let's go talk to Stella. Can I help you? Please let me know if there's anything I can do. Setsu! Okay, so let's wait and see who's the first to get attacked. Whose report is next? Wow, you're trying to discredit my research? Setsu wasn't Gnosia. Setsu's suspicious anyway. Setsu's dead, Rakio, so that's a weird statement. Dionysus showed no signs of Gnosia infection. So, Rakio investigated Setsu. It's claimed they weren't Gnosia, and of course now they're dead. Fair. Yuriko, also claiming to be an engineer, is claiming that I'm not. Both those statements are true. So one of them lied correctly. Okay. SQ is doubting Yuriko. Rakio's going with them. Okay, no one's defending. Shig is defending. You know what? I go with my boy Shig. Rakio argues against. Stella's going at Rakio again. Yuriko's going with... This is tough now, right? Because this report doesn't help me in the slightest anymore. If Yuriko had fucked up and said I was Nojo, or if Rakio had fucked up and said Setsu was, easy 1-2 done. Neither of them did that. I'm not going to speak again. Shig's going at Stella. You know what, Shig? I'm sorry. I'm also going to defend Stella on this. I see no reason to attack her. Now Stella's coming at me, and SQ's agreeing. Shig's defending me. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think I don't want to get rid of Rakio because I want a second report. I do. I think I'd go for Stella here. The smart move would be to go for Rakio. It almost ensures that they get voted off or voted to go to cold sleep and not me, which is the important part. But I don't want them gone yet. Oh, it's a good thing I did it. It's a good thing I did it. Or it would have been me and Rakio going up, and that's bad. But we can get rid of Stella here. Out, Stella. SQ's got their back. Yuriko's got their back. I hate that. I'm gonna refute. Shig's got my back. Yuriko's got my back. Rakio's got my back. We're good. Yuriko's flip-flopping. So that makes me nervous. Okay. So automatically I don't trust Yuriko. Vote suspended. Now what happened? With a vote suspended, we've tied twice. No one can make up their mind. They're going to give us the option to either put both of us to cold sleep or none of us to cold sleep. And we do not get a say in it. How about we send like everyone to the fridge? Rakio agrees. Yuriko disagrees. Shig disagrees. So Yuriko's asking to freeze nobody. Rakio disagrees. SQ agrees. Shig disagrees. So nothing happened. No one can agree on anything. Nothing happens for the night. So I'm gonna go hang out with Shig. Best friends. I may have ruffled too many feathers. So I died. Oh, it was Rakio. Yuriko, what were you doing that whole time? So that's crazy for them to do. Because if you think about what they could have done, is they could have left me alive. They could have let me and Stella fight the entire time. Got us both eliminated and then walked away winners. Loop 6. Looking around, Yuriko doesn't seem to be there. What are you looking for? Where's Yuriko? Who? There's no one in the crew named Yuriko, at least not on this ship. The number of crew members and rosters changes with each loop. Click E to check personal data, Q to check the crew list. So, there's 7 of us. There's 2 Gnosia. There's an engineer and a guardian angel. It looks like the only person we lost is Yuriko. Yeah. All right, let's get this done. Who's got the first thing? SQ wants to collab. Akio accepts. Okay, so there's a partnership there. Shig is saying he's the engineer. And so is Stella. One of them is a fake. They both could be fake. That is true, Rakio. They could both be fake. I'm going to throw a hard read cover at Setsu. Just to say something. Just have conversation. Rakio distrusts Stella. Stella disagrees. Setsu defends Stella. So does SQ. I don't want to die, so I'm also going to. Just try to slide with the majority on some things. She does Gina for some reason. Rakio agrees. Gina refutes. Stella defends. Setsu defends. Okay, so we had attacks on Rakio, attacks on Stella, and attacks on Gina. And just a random confirmation that Setsu's a pretty okay person. Which I'm here for. But sometimes you just need words of encouragement and positivity. So either Shig or Stella is not the engineer. I've defended Stella. And the group I'm working with, kind of, that I'm going to try and gain favor with, also defended Gina. Setsu and I both defended Stella. So did Rakio. So I'm not worried about Stella. I'm not super worried about Gina. I might want to just attack Shig right off the hop here. But I don't like getting rid of the two engineers. I'm going Rakio. What? What just happened? Everyone but Setsu got a vote. Setsu and Gina both went for SQ. Okay. Stella went at Shig. Shig went at Stella. It's ideal. That's what you want. Rakio went at Gina. She said she was going to do that. Fair enough. Why did these two attack SQ? Okay, we'll figure that out. Gotta be a reason somewhere. Let's talk to Gina. We haven't talked to Gina in a bit. Gina still does not know about me. Okay. Cool. Stella died. So that immediately tells us that Shig's a liar. Because there's no way, there is no possible way that Stella, the Gnosia engineer, was murdered in the middle of the night. So, boom. Immediately we got one here. Now, whoever they also try and back, we're going to be skeptical of this round, but they can keep us off. But we're actually I'm going to request reports. Shig says Rakio is human. That could be the truth. Could be a lie. But what we're going to do is doubt Shig. And I'm going to refute and defend myself. Gina's got my back. I love that. Setsu's coming on board with the doubt towards Shig, and Gina agrees. Rakio's on board as well. Rakio's ability. This is what you're seeing here. Definite enemy. When enough evidence piles up that you can 100% confirm that they are the enemy, like, you know, when there's two engineers and one of them dies in the middle of the night, you can just call it. You can straight call it. They are 100% the enemy. Yeah, like I just said. Is it all over now? Damn, Lion's hard work. Lower logic ability makes you more likely to make mistakes that get you recognized as definitely an enemy. You are Shig. You are going into cold sleep. So what's fascinating me here is everyone went at Shig, which you have to. If you're the other Gnosia, if the other Gnosia is still alive, you have to be on board, because if you don't, you're automatically outed. But there's a chance that SQ was just accidentally the other one. Do you have a second? Something I noticed during discussion. You haven't gone through very many loops yet, right? There are a few things I wanted to tell you to watch out for. If you don't need the advice, I'll let you go. First of all, it's important to avoid standing out. The more you stand out, the more likely you'll be doubted, and thus voted against. You'll also draw enemy attention, increasing your risk of elimination. Of course, simply speaking up makes you stand out. Not so much if you simply agree with someone else's opinion, though. Also, protesting or arguing too much when doubted also draws attention. Any unnatural behavior will make you stand out. But doing nothing out of fear of standing out will get you passed over. So don't be afraid to speak up when you feel it's necessary. Increasing your stealth ability makes you stand out less when speaking. You need to be constantly aware of just how much attention you're drawing from everyone. What else? Oh, about engineers. The engineer is an important weapon in the fight against the enemy. The engineer can provide crucial knowledge of who is and is not. But if they don't step forward, they can't share that knowledge. Engineers often refrain from stepping forward out of fear of being attacked. So sometimes you just need to encourage them to step forward. Information can be the deciding factor in this battle. Now I've got that skill. Charisma must be 10 or higher. Cool. That's about it. Well, it's going to be a long fight. Let's do what we can to make it through this. Setsu, by the way, the only person who recognizes that we're in a time loop. No one else does. We're actually going to go hang out. Jaina disappeared. So here's the problem now. I'm left with Setsu and Rakio. I don't really trust any of them. I have no reason to, right? Setsu hasn't done anything weird. Rakio hasn't done it. Stella's dead. Gina's dead. The only thing I have to go on in here is Gina is clearly human. Stella was clearly human. And this was kind of in a little alliance here. Now, that could be a Gnosia blending in, but Rakio's been kind of sporadic in this round, so I'm less inclined to trust them. And Setsu's on that, so. Wait, no, hold up. Rakio used the definite enemy ability to prove that Shig was Gnosia. So it would make more sense to distrust Setsu. I have nothing else to say. Okay, let me think this through. Right, Setsu came up and talked to me about loops. Setsu is knowledgeable about loops. Setsu is also knowledgeable that you can be Gnosia in any of those loops. Not nausea, whatever. I'm going to keep using Gnosia if I'm wrong with it. Setsu is the only one knowledgeable of that. So, of course, it doesn't matter about talking. Rakio used definite enemy to point out Shig. But that doesn't mean that they're not. I think it makes more sense to trust the person who called out an enemy than one that's just kind of voted right. I'm voting Setsu. Rakio, yo. Okay. Okay, Rakio voted for me. So we're gonna have to change the way people think here. Rakio's defending Setsu, but Setsu's... Oh, I've got both of them against me now. It's over. It's over. It's over. Unless I get Rakio out here. Yeah, no, I'm done. Fuck. Well. It was Rakio. Oh. I got played. I got played. I should have sided with Setsu. It would have been over. We would have won. We would have won. Chippy! Do you like cats? Come on. You like cats or what? So, like, you really don't care either way then. I see. What are you going to do, eh? What exactly about cats do you... Oh, and Comet. They both get introduced at the same time. Cool. There you are. We're all supposed to gather in the main console. Ah, that we Gnosia or not thing. Sorry, Comet, but I'm out. I want to go back to sleep. Yeah, I was told you'd probably say that, but to bring you anyway. Setsu sound really serious about it. Setsu's always really serious. Okay, fine, whatever. To the main console. Comet and Chippy. Apparently these two will be joining everyone this time. By the way, Comet, do you like cats? Cats? Never seen one. They were considered a luxury on my planet. I've heard you can pull a cat's tail and make them fly, right? I don't want to see that. Let's just go. Yes, so we just have to weed out whoever's lying. Come on, bud, that right there is exactly what your problem is. Anyway, who among us has a high chance at being infected? And we start the mission. So, look at what we got this time. Yuriko hasn't come back. But we do have Chippy and Comet. There is 9 of us, so I think there's still only 2. Yeah, 9. There's 2 of us, engineer and a guardian. Okay. Comet's going at SQ off the hop. Setsu agrees. SQ refuse. Okay. SQ going at Rakio. Rakio refutes. Comet defends. I'm gonna also defend. Just so I get my voice out there a little bit. Anyone with engineer credentials speak up. China. No one else is coming forward. Okay, that's actually really comforting. Because if a Gnosia came forward first with engineer, and then the actual engineer didn't, that'd be insanity. That'd be pure insanity. SQ doubting Setsu. I'm gonna also defend Setsu. More doubt on Rakio. Comet's defending. I did defend at some point. Chippy didn't say a damn thing that entire time. Oh, I don't have to worry about Gina. I don't think yet. SQ's kind of really combative. Are you worried about that? Shig's just kind of around. Comet's more defensive than abrasive. I defended Rakio. It wouldn't make sense for me to attack. I'm gonna go at SQ. Chippy, what are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? All right. So it's up to Chippy now. Shig's going at Rakio. SQ, of course, is attacking as well. Gina is as well. I'm going to stick on the defense. Yeah, Gina's going to defend SQ. But I've got Setsu, Comet, I think Stella and me on SQ. No, sorry, it's just... Yeah, Setsu, Comet, Stella. Yeah, this vote once again just comes down to Chippy. Thank you, Chippy. I don't know why I'm stoked. That might be wrong. I might have done the bad thing. Bye, SQ. Comet. Oh, it's Dionysus. Perfect timing. Hey, let me ask you something. Are you Gnosia? No. You replied that you are not. Right. Okay, I trust you. I mean, you're a bad liar, right? Like Shimigami and Gina. Shigamichi, sorry. I'm actually pretty perceptive. I can usually tell right away when someone's lying. Comet has extremely high intuition. It can spot lies easily. When she suspects or doubts someone, it may be because she has noticed them lying. Now we've added that little caveat into it, where you kind of want to lean towards Comet most of the time now, because you know this. And it gets you burned more often than it doesn't. All right, bye. Be careful. Oh, because I might get targeted and attacked? Yeah, you're right. I'm not really much of a thinker, so I figured I might as well just sort of jump right in head first, you know? Anyway, see you tomorrow. I can level up. We're gonna level up. Actually, we're gonna pump charisma a little. And we're gonna go hang out with Chippy. I don't want to doubt you, but you know. Oh, Chippy. Setsu! No! Such a shame. Okay, let's hear. Who's got the reports? Setsu, and the result was human. Okay. So no real help from Gina there. Rakio hitting up with the definite human. Is a logic type skill used to prove that the target is definitely human or can be absolutely be trusted. Cool. That was a waste of a round. Ooh. I realized this while we spoke yesterday. Stella is lying. What evidence do you have on which to base this attack? Just intuition, really, but I'm telling you, Stella is definitely lying. Comet came up to me in the middle of the hallway to release that information. So I'm going to believe. Gina's going to defend, and Chippy's going to defend. Chippy's actually going to go so far as to cover for Stella. Makes me nervous at Chippy. Gina doesn't... Gina doubts me. I'm actually just going to let this one go. Stella also doesn't trust me. I'm going to argue against that. So this is bad. Now I've got some heat on me. I'm going to go at Stella. I know I've got comments about. I might have someone else's. The fuck happened to Rakio? How did they get involved in this? Okay. Speaker piece. Comet's gonna cover for Rakio. We know that. Shig's gonna go against. Of course, Stella's gonna go against. Chippy's gonna cover for Stella. I'm gonna argue it. And it's vote time. I'm going at Stella again. Because it's really weird to go at Rakio. I don't know what they did. And Stella's in cold sleep. We're going to go talk to Gina. Gina doesn't trust me, so this is going to piss her off. One of us is going to go away. I can feel it. Yeah. Shig? All right. I thought for sure they were going to attack Gina. Why would you leave the engineer on? All right, engineer. Chippy is now... Ah! I just noticed Gina has 2 different colored eyes. I've played this for 30 hours. It is my first time noticing that. Okay. Yeah, Rakio's going to throw some doubt. I'm going to agree. Chippy's going to refute. No one's going to defend. Gina's still going at Rakio for some reason. Rakio refutes. Definite enemy. Easy done. Can't deny that. It's weird Gina's attacking Rakio. Because I need them focused on getting Chippy out. Comet's covering for me. That's huge. Gina, what the fuck are you doing? Get Chippy out of here. Thank you. Yes. That's exactly what happened. All Gnosia have been put to sleep. You know, that was kind of fun. Fine Ices and me together. It's kind of nice. Let's hang out again. Who was the other one? It was Stella. Okay, that's kind of fair. Oh, killed the Guardian Angel almost immediately. That's rough. Okay. Is it time? Finally. So it starts again. Idiot humans, let's burn through them all one by one. This time, you and Rakio are no. Listen, don't do anything stupid and get in my way. If need be, I will absolutely throw you under the bus. So you should do your best to keep quiet and just let me do my thing, okay? I don't trust anyone, human or Gnosia. Loop 8. An engineer and guardian angel have also been confirmed to be present. Okay. This will be easy. Who do we got? Same as last time, but I am Gnosia this time. Cool. Got it. Let them show us what they've got. Gnosia are able to falsely claim the role of engineer, doctor, etc. So it's never wise to come forward with it, but the second someone does, jump on it. Never mind. Don't do it. Rakio has already done that. And Comet has also revealed their role. Okay. So now we need to leave Comet alive for a while. But not too long. Just long enough. We need to somehow convince them to cold sleep Comet. Is what we need to do. And Shig's already got us started off on that. I'm gonna agree. Rakio's gonna agree. Comet's gonna refute, and no one's coming to that defense. SQ is going for the doubt. Shig, my guy, he's playing third imposter. Chippy is just attacking Stella. Now, I know that Stella's fine. Stella's in the clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defend Stella. Stella's going to attack Setsu. I'm fine with that. But Shig's going to defend, and Comet's going to defend, and Gina's going to defend. Okay. Let's get rid of Comet. So what this does now is it lets Rakio pretend to be engineer really uncontested. Most of what they say has to be fact. Of course, people will still have doubts, but it makes it easier. Now I don't have to kill her. I don't have to do anything. We want that charisma. I want to be able to start using commands. Let's go. Starting with Gina. I still just don't know about you. Yeah, that's fine. Now beginning warp. Womp. Time is frozen? Yeah, so. Pen possibility calculation is used to warp. As terminals, you and I are automatically connected to node. Alright, now let's make a decision. Which pitiful human will be the next one erased from this universe? And by the way, only one person can be eliminated at a time, so we have to choose character. Who you choose tells me a lot about your character. Show me what you got. Okay. I've already defended Stella. Can't get rid of Stella. It seems a lot of people have Setsu's back. I might want to get rid of Setsu. Too many people are going to go with her against other people. And I can't have that. Chippy's just been hanging in the background. Shig hasn't really done much either. These two are wild cards. I'm going to get rid of Setsu. Setsu's lying down, not breathing. Rakio quietly reaches out. Setsu should actually be thanking us. Finally putting an end to such a worthless life like that. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and make contact. You reach out to touch Setsu's body. The tip of your finger touches Setsu, and in that instant, Setsu's skin starts to swell up and peel back. Bon voyage. And with a snap, like a bubble popping, everything disappeared. Gnosia presence was detected upon completion of warp. Warp is complete, and time seems to have started moving again. Please find and remove any crew member infected by Gnosia, as per anti-Gnosia procedural guide. Time to head to the main console. And they're sad about Setsu. I'm gonna request reports. Hey Rakio, what's going on? Gina is Gnosia. Ooh, she's attacking Gina. I don't know if I would have done that. SQ asking for a collab with Chippy. And a refusal. Cool. Okay. Gina can't trust Rakio. Chippy's gonna defend Rakio. I'm gonna also. Shig's throwing down on Stella. SQ agrees. No one defends this. Chippy and SQ have Rakio's back, so I need to keep Chippy and SQ alive. But I don't want to keep them alive that long, because then there are sufficient turns to me. That's not good. I'm going to also defend SQ. Take care, man. Shall see you on the next one, which should be probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Why not? Okay, so we don't want to get rid of SQ. We don't want to get rid of Rakio, obviously. Chippy and SQ have Rakio's back. We need that. They've kind of gone for Stella, but not really. Gina doesn't like Rakio. Probably going to kill Gina later. Let's go for Stella. So I had a choice there. Went with SQ and Chippy's choice. Only one person went for Rakio. It was Gina. We might actually be able to just leave her alive. Honestly. Go hang with Shig. Shig's happy to see me. We're going to leave Shig alive. So what I want to do is... Who voted for Gina? Who voted for Gina again? Oh, data. Voting results. Rakio did. Okay. I might want to get rid of either Shig or Chippy. Because I know SQ has Rakio's back, and we could turn them against her. I think it'll be easier to turn Chippy that way than it will Shig. All right, request reports. And I'm going to defend Rakio. There's a bunch of doubt on Gina. We've got this in the bag. Everyone's doubting Gina. Nobody is doubting Rakio. Peace out. And that's a Gnosia win, gang. That is a Gnosia win. Now it's down 2 against 2. It's been settled. We won. That was close. I mean, I knew we'd win, but still, there's no way I could lose, right? Agreed. What the hell are you even saying? That's so creepy. Anyway, once we get rid of the remaining survivors, I'll take over the ship. Then it's time to go have some fun. We could go wipe out some solar system. Maybe destroy a fleet of ships. It's finally getting exciting, isn't it? Hey, oh, we left the Guardian Angel alive? That's awesome. All right, we'll run one more. Not Gnosia, just a regular crew member. Do we really have to eliminate? Yes. Good point. Maybe if we ask them to not get rid of us. Never heard of anyone making a successful deal with it. Even if we were probably impossible, wouldn't hurt to just try talking with them, right? Might have some good ideas. I guess that's like possible, like it might work. Impossible. Nausea eliminate human. What they do. Why they exist. Just like how your cats are simply cats. How humans are humans. Nausea are simply nausea. We don't have time for this. We need to get started. May I make a statement? There's something that's been bothering me. Listen to Stella. Chippy, you're an AC follower, are you not? New role. That's what an AC follower is. Anti-cosmic, abbreviated as AC followers, a bunch of weirdos who worship Nas. They believe that this universe is insane, but if we could be eliminated by the Nas, we could transfer over to the true universe. They disavow the laws of physics and humanity and worship Nas. That's basically the gist of AC followers. Apparently, they've been rapidly increasing in numbers. AC followers are humans, but they lie and disrupt the discussion for the sake of the nausea. AC followers do not know who they are. Anyone human, but who lies anyway, is an AC follower, right? So like Chippy's an AC follower. Sorry to let you down, I'm nothing that dramatic. In that case, please be careful. On some planets, you can be executed simply for voicing opinions sympathetic to nausea. And I'd like everyone else to be careful too. Any one of us could be an AC follower. Yep, added to the list, the standard crew. Rakio's got doubt on SQ. Comet agrees. SQ buttes. Naturally, Setsu defends. Stella defends. I'm joining that squad. Yeah, fair to doubt Chippy after everything that just happened. But Shig defends and Comet defends and Gina defends? Okay. Gina's hair is so cool. Okay, doubt on Rakio. There's no need for that. I'm going to join the defense on this one. Engineer credentials, step up. Rakio. And SQ. And Chippy. Okay. There's only 2 Nausea. Nausea. Whatever. 3 people have claimed engineer. That means that we got them all right here. Of these 3, 2 of them are not to be trusted. So I don't need to focus on anything any of these people say. They don't matter. Let's just eliminate all 3 of these and move on. And with that, some people have attacked Rakio, some have attacked SQ, some have attacked Chippy. I'm going to go on Rakio here. I know I defended them, but fuck it. Get them out. Level up a bit. Once again, charisma 10. I can now step forward. And we're going to go hang with Gina. One of us is going to go away. No, Gina. Setsu, no. That's like so sad, you guys. All right. Reports, please. Setsu wasn't Gnosia. They're saying Gina is Gnosia. Now, we know that's not true. We know it's not. Because, once again, there is 3 engineers. Was 3 engineers. 2 of them have to be Gnosia. So Gina cannot be Gnosia. Yippee. We're going to throw a doubt on SQ real quick. Some defense from Stella, but an attack by Comet. Gina agreeing. So it looks like most people have come to their senses. SU's going to doubt Gina. I'm going to defend Gina. Comet's going to go after SQ, Chippy. Stella's defending hard for some reason. I can defend Comet. I'm not worried about Comet. All right, start the vote. Get out of here. You dummy. You dummy. Why did Shig vote for me? Fuck you, Shig. Cool. We're not done yet. Get Chippy out. So easy. I'm gonna die. Guardian Angel save. Now, while that is true, I gotta doubt Chippy. Shig's gonna defend, and Comet's gonna defend. There's no point in doubting Gina. There's no point. Okay, Gina and Stella are on my side against Chippy. What I need to do is to get Stella off of Gina. In fact, I need to get everyone off of Gina. Fuck! Oh, I may have spoke too much. Oh, guys, this was the easiest win we could have ever had. Wait. AC follower, AC follower, AC follower. I forgot about the AC follower. I'm actually so dumb. I'm actually so dumb. Oh, no. Okay, we'll finish off. Kukrushka. Flower, a field of flowers stretching far as the eye can see. A young girl is picking flowers. She sometimes looks up at you and simply smiles. Even without words, you can feel what she's feeling. This speechless young girl's name is Kukrushka. No one has ever heard Kukrushka's voice before. However, the fact that she has no voice is actually part of her beauty. A very wise man once said, "Speech is golden, silence is golden." 'Twas me, I said it. Also, Kukrushka's expressiveness and her refined, subtle movements. This fucking frame is gorgeous, by the way. They are indeed eloquent beyond words. She is, in her way, the picture of perfection of a young lady. However, a young girl is ephemeral, one that eventually ceases to be. For an old man like myself, 'tis one that's a bit too dazzling indeed. What's the matter? Feel you pity for old Jonas here? This girl and this man, assumably, they will be joining us this time. Keep gazing up upon me so, and I will blush. Ah, but Dionysus, hark, the young lady beckons. Kukrushka smiles. In her hand, she carries a garland of flowers she made herself. Come closer, she gestures. She wants to place the garland atop your head. An emergency meeting is to be held regarding anti-nausea procedures. All crew members, please gather in the main console room. It only gets crazier, Yuki. I promise you that. The storyline of Kakrushka, that I think it takes you like 20 to 30 loops to get there. Fucking crazy. This is the observatory lab. Levi had shut down the projected image of the field of flight. Huh, rather tactless, but apparently the situation is urgent. Come, we must go. Silence. Okay, so about these discussions, I feel like someone who can't talk is kind of screwed, right? Kakrushka gestures to get everyone's attention. She smiles as if to reassure Shigamichi that she's okay. Looks like she's all right. Let's get started. So now, we have 11. With Jonas and Kakrushka being. Kakrushka's one of my favorites. I love her. She's great. Jonas is one of my least favorite. Fuck that guy. SQ going for the collab off the bat. Shig accepting. Okay, weird. I've chosen not to trust Kakrushka. I'm going to defend her immediately. Chippy's going to come with me on that one. Rakio is attacking Comet. I don't know why both the Neon people attack each other all the time. Chippy agrees. Kakrushka defends. And so does Shig. Setsu's attacking Comet. Chippy agrees. Rakio, of course, going in on it. Jonas defends. Shig defends. Kakrushka defends. I'm only going to focus on defending Kakrushka. I don't want to go at Comet. I don't think that's the move here. I don't like anyone going at Kakrushka. Who else do people go for? No one went at Stella, no one at SQ, Setsu, Gina. No one went at Rakio. I guess Comet's the only one that's getting really attacked here. But I've defended Comet twice, so I can't do that. So I'm going to go at Rakio for June. Well, I have no effect on the score. You can feel the sadness in Kakrushka's heart. Good night, Comet. For those who are asleep are asleep. Now, I shall remain here. I have some stuff to which I must attend. I'm just going to assume this is his voice. This is how he speaks now. You heard it. Also, whenever he speaks, it's hard for me not to go into this act. It just feels right, you know? Get some more stealth. I don't want to be targeted. Let's go hang with Kakrush. Happy to see me. Stella is dead. All right, wait and see. It's the hat and coat. Oh, for sure. Lo, let us begin the day's discourse. I shall raise the first subject. Have you any objection? Also, this fucking... Although this vest is incredible. I need it. Now, everyone, tell me what you think. Was Comet put into sleep yesterday the true Gnosia? Was the decision you made the correct one? I don't know why I'm going into a Daniel Craig and Knives Out kind of accent. But that is where I find myself. We don't really know, so what are you gonna do? But it is knowable to me. And why, you ask, is I am Jonas, the doctor of this very ship. The doctor is able to discern whether the person put into cold sleep the previous day was really Gnosia or not, via examination. But Setsu is also claiming they are the doctor. And so is Rakio. A pretend contender steps forward so quickly to claim my role. Our enemies do indeed swiftly. Well then, allow me to present the result of my examination. Yesterday, Comet was put into cold sleep and was indeed not the Gnosia. This is the whole of the information on which I can provide you now. I implore you to use it wisely and effectively. Okay, so we still have an AC follower. We have 11 people to Gnosia. So we really have to worry about 3 people. Doctor, Engineer, Guardian Angel, all good. Good people. So, what we can infer from this, with 3 people reporting Doctor, is that bare minimum, there is a Gnosia hidden in there. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. One of them could be an AC follower. But at least one of them is a Gnosia. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask the engineer to step forward. Gina is coming forward saying Shig is Gnosia. No one else is claiming. Now again, Jonas is a detractor for me, but Kakrushka's a friend, and that's a win. This could be true. Gina could be the only engineer. Or we already sent one to cold sleep, or they're dead. It's very, very dangerous if a role gets killed early, no one knows, and then Gnosia claims it because they are the only one that's claimed that role. And that's when it gets scary. We're going to wait. SQ doubts the only engineer. I'm inclined to defend her. What you say, Rakio, does not torment you so. You have made an enemy of me, hence, suck it. Oh, he's fun. I hate him, but he's fun. More doubt going against Gina. You're missing a bit of information, but I literally can't put my cam anywhere else without it taking up something important. There is a little piece here. There we go. There's a little thing right here that tells you if they're in a bond with someone, if someone has reported them as Gnosia, if someone's reported them as human. It gives all that information right there, which is important to have. It really is. At some point when it gets to 15 people, I might switch the camera to the other side. You'll lose what I'm doing, but that's really not the most important part. All right. A lot of people on board the Gina hate. But Krakushka is defending her, and I'm going to join. So a lot of people are going to attack Gina. I think the better attack would be one of the dogs. So I'm going to go at Rakio. Got them out of there. But that's fine, because now we're going to get we're still going to get 2 things. Yeah, so I think Gina was safe. I think it was safe to trust Gina. All right. Reports, please. Okay. Setsu is saying Rakio was Gnosia. Jonas is saying Rakio was not Gnosia. So with Doctor, doctors can only report on people in cold sleep. But this is important. Setsu has said Comet was human and Rakio was Gnosia. Fair thing to do. If they're human or Gnosia, that makes sense. That's a good bet. Jonas has said they are both human. Rakio is the only one that has claimed Comet was Gnosia. But right now we're lacking information. What we need to do now is probably find someone who's very innocent and send them. Right? Send them out. Put someone very innocent in cold sleep. Because then we'll know if someone reports that they're Gnosia, that they're lying. We can at least do that. Chippy's covering Kukrushka. I'm absolutely on board for that. Kukrushka doubts Setsu. Jonas, of course, goes with that as the rival doctor. Looks like everyone's going at Setsu. So that kind of takes away my plan. Ooh, but this is important. If we know, I forgot about this. Not Doctor Report. Gina was for sure the real engineer, has stated that Shig is Gnosia. I need to attack that. Krushka's on board. And Setsu's defending, and so is SQ. So Shig is 100% Gnosia. Unless Gina was an AC follower pretending to be the engineer and lie. They would have been human. They would have been human and killable by the Gnosia. Oh. Okay. My head's all over the place again. Could be so many different things. But we put another doctor in cold sleep. The safe move would be put the final doctor in cold sleep. However, I want to get rid of Shig. Because then at least we're almost pretty much confirmed safe. Have you come to solely doubt my intentions? Caution. I like that. No! Not Kukrushka! Okay. Reporting Setsu was noted. Now we're in a fun little pickle, right? Because to Jonas, Comet and Rakio were human. Which means Rakio was either the doctor or AC follower. Right? According to Jonas. If Jonas is telling the truth. And Setsu was no. Now this may probably be true. It feels like that might have been true. But I don't know about Jonas. He's a detractor of mine? That doesn't mean anything. If he's Gnosia, he's playing this so well. I'm throwing down on Shig. Jonas is on board. SQ defends, but that doesn't mean shit. Chippy's on board. Argue. I want everyone attacking Shig. Chippy hits me with the defense. SQ hits me with the defense. Get out. Get out. Okay, now this is a very important vote. Now we got him. Like literally gone, so we're like no longer in danger. But this isn't even over yet. Oh, now I can finally sleep peacefully. I'm off. See you tomorrow, eh? Rakio was AC follower. Setsu and Shig. Okay. So off the bat, they killed the guardian angel. Round one. Round one. That's why Gina died second night, because there was no guardian angel. Okay, so Jonas was trustworthy. Yeah, Comet getting booted didn't make sense to me, but it was. So what's fun about this is, yeah, Jonas said that was human, or Rakia was human. Setsu said Rakia was Gnosia, which is crazy, but also kind of draws away from the fact that it's two of them. Oh, well played game. Which is good. It's good. Okay. We are gonna end it there, but I don't think I can. Why is Razor up? I think I literally just have to like force quit the game to end it. Screw it, let's do one more. Been a while since we started the new loop together. Me a lot. Since we've got some time, let's share what info we have. Show me your key. Key? You asked what key meant. Oh, is this your first time? Sorry, never mind. In that case, just try thinking that you want to produce a key. You try thinking about producing a key. Yeah, that's good. Everything you've experienced in past loops is recorded on that key. And by touching them together, we can share our experiences with one another. Remember data. So now if I go to Setsu, I get that. Logical, important, balanced, well-rounded, weirdly charismatic. Age 88, by the way. Kind and gentle, somewhat logical. Intelligence supremacist. Great at acting. Hedonistic, fun-loving, and hides her feelings. Serious, brave, and somewhat fastidious. Very intuitive, acts on her emotion. General high abilities, but this isn't apparent. Comet, extremely intuitive, terrible at life. So this is important for every character, right? One of the ways to catch them that I've never been great at is remembering these notes about their characters and then catching them when they're not being that, you know? Never been great at it. I just love the fucking boots. I love the boots. So, what's happening right now, and what's very, very cool about this story, every loop that happens, Setsu and I are going into differently, right? And what I mean by that is, while we're finally together on loop 11, doing the same thing, the next loop for her might be my loop 130. So we're experiencing loops in different time. And so every time we end up matching up in one where we've both remembered certain amounts of things, we can share that info with each other and make it easier. It's a crazy fucking story. Yeah, she's on loop 160. This is my loop 11. But my loop 98 might be her loop 5. Maybe your body hasn't fully gotten used to the key. Just looks like situational settings aren't functioning. Start working, giving it a bit of time. Guess that's about it. Oh yeah, you should probably check it out, crew member. You are the only ones for whom loop memories are saved, but the others retain the same personalities throughout each loop. You have to know how they think and behave to help you to survive. Also, it's not just about survival. I want you to search with me. Why does this world keep looping? And how do we put a stop to it? Search together. Thanks, I'm glad to hear. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot we can do. I guess we just have to do the best we can under the circumstances. Also, this time, you're the guardian angel. Please help lead us to victory. In this loop, you are the guardian angel. Each night you can select one person to protect. And as for me, I'm Gnosia. I'm gonna do what I have to do. Oh. Setsu is admitted to being Gnosia, but here's my take. Gina is sketch from SQ. Chippy, agreeing. Gina refutes. Shig is going to defend Gina. So is Jonas. Okay. Jonas is going to doubt me. Comet is also going to doubt. Shig is going to doubt. I'm throwing a refute in here. This is where it really starts messing with your head. Setsu has just told you privately that they are Gnosia. Just told you openly, so you know it. It's there. Hello. But they're also defending you, knowing you're the guardian angel, when they could just let you down. Oh, we got doubt on Jonas. I don't think it's Jonas either. However, Jonas did doubt me. Okay. Shig says they're the doctor. Setsu, we know, is not the doctor. So we can actually use this to our advantage now, right? Whatever Setsu says about some of the people in Cold Sleep, whatever Setsu says, if someone matches with her, we have to start questioning that. Doubt for SQ. I'm going to defend SQ. Okay, so I still got targeted a lot here, which is not good for me. So I'm going to go with Jonas. Cool. I did not get attacked. This is good. The one Gnosia who is a doctor. Nope, fine. I could have sent her down there with her, but I want her to live a bit. Okay, let me hear. Prushka doubts Shig. Setsu also doubts Shig. So I'm going to defend Shig. Because now I know my opponent. And I just need to out-battle her. Them, I think. I don't think they're gendered. Rakio is so suspicious. I'm on board with Rakio. Especially with you defending them. No one's really going at Chippy. Yeah, get Rakio out of here. Peace. So, Setsu goes at Chippy. Shig goes at Chippy. Weird. So I need to be nervous of that. Jonas went at Chippy as well. But Krushka went at Shig. We'll pay attention. Okay. You're all beyond salvation. Like a bunch of lemming. That's fine with me. I don't care. Cold sleep. Let's level up. I can only do one, and I want my stealth to go. And I want to go hang with Stella. She did not want me there. Okay. So, if I were Setsu right now, I'm looking at 3 doctors. If I'm them, I don't want to get rid of any of them. Because I want to put them into cold sleep to further validate yourself. If you kill one of them, it invalidates you. So, looking at all the people who were really against Setsu and what they were doing, I'd go for SQ. I'd go for Jonas. I'd probably leave Krushka alive. We're going to defend SQ. Ah, Gina. All right, reports. Rockio was not known. Chippy says they were. Okay. Okay. Chippy agreed. Chippy says yes. No one else did. Okay. I gotta think. Shig and Setsu both voted for Chip. No. Just Shig. Shig and Krushka voted for Chippy. Okay. Did the engineer come forward? Comment. No one else? For Krushka, I do agree. SQ defend. I've never seen SQ refuse a collaboration, ever. I think we have good votes for stats. I'm going to defend Chippy here. Ooh, Comet and Jonas. Okay. I need to turn their opinion around. Thank God for Shig and Chippy. Peace out, Setsi. We got them both. Holy shit. We're done playing. We have something else fun to play. That's a horrifying message when you learn more about her. All right, that one was too short. We didn't get fun out of that. Come on. We got to end on a banger, you know? You are not able to choose your role at the start of a loop. Let's end with a Gnosia. Let's end with... yeah. Actually... let's go doctor. Let's show the doctor role. Oh, Otame. Otame. Yes, it does. Can a dolphin even be infected by Gnosia? I don't know. I don't really know much about this either. I believe we should assume that Otame is capable of being infected. If we can't be sure, then it would be safest. Also, I think she's human. If what separates mankind from animal, I'm really happy we did one more now, is intelligence and consciousness, then yes, I agree. I can feel intelligence in it. I don't feel much coming from Shigamichi or Comet, however. One member of the crew is not present. I have attempted to contact several times to know of it. Oh, Xiaoming's in this one too. Even if he were Gnosia, there's definitely one more here. Let's just begin digging. There's one person who isn't here. It looks like Otome is going to participate, but... yeah. Xiaoming is just somewhere else on the ship. Just hanging out. Okay, there's only 2 and there's 13 of us, so that's fine. We got a lot of chances to be safe. Chippy looks kind of alien-y. Okay. Comet defends. That's it. Jonas throwing doubt on Rakio. Otome agrees. Shig agrees. SQ defends. Stella defends. Krushka also throwing on Rakio. You know what? I'll pile on. Let's do it. Setsu is an engineer, so is SQ. Okay. Yeah, everyone's piling on Rakio again. Gina's joining this time. Let's get Rakio out of here. Shaming is just somewhere. I love it so much. Hey, can you come with me for a minute? Yeah, okay. I didn't want to have to go see Shaming alone. To be honest, I can't stand him. He is an asshole. I'd assume you'd be coming along soon. Alright, Setsu. How about instead of all the formalities, you just give me one hot kiss, huh, babe? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm non-binary. Stop treating me like that and stop with all the babe stuff. Okay, so it is confirmed non-binary. That's great. Yeah, that still totally hit that. Anyone who's this, never seen you before. Don't state my name. You don't get to know my name. Setsu told you anyway. Anyways, don't mind me. You guys just do your thing. I'm gonna get right into it. You didn't show up to the strategy meeting. What are you doing? Roll one out, so? Shouldn't have asked. Let me rephrase the question. Why didn't you show up? Why should I? If there's something wrong, I might get targeted. End up getting wiped out, right? Look, I don't want to stand out. Feel me? Xiaoming has extremely high stuff, making him less likely to be targeted. Also, his comments don't cause him to stand out as much. If you don't like it, how about you vote for me and send me off to the freezer? Either get frozen for a while, then get totally wiped out. You can't just do whatever you please. Better come to the discussion tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. In that case, how about I just have you leave this ship through the airlock by yourself? Hey, hold up. You're basically telling me to go die, right? Well, yeah, you die. Oh, you sound serious. Fine, I give up. Thank you. With you there with me, I was able to make it through this loop without killing Xiaoming. That sentence is a plot point later. Don't worry. That does come up. Let's get stealth to 10, and let's get charm up. I have no charm. Let's go ahead with Comet. The trap has been set. You're gonna die. No. Hey! Holy shit, we nailed it. So anyways, I'll be joining you guys from today. Whatever. Who's gonna report? Setsu says that Jonas is Gnosia. SQ says it's Stella. Gina can't trust Stella. Stella's just way off the sketch charts. Xiaoming's defending stuff. So was Jonas, my two least favorite. Actually, Jonas kind of grows on me, but Chippy wants to collaborate with Xiaoming for some reason. Thomas going to throw doubt on Jonas. Jonas refutes. Shake defends. Gina defends. Otome defends. I'm going to reveal my role. Yeah. No one's combated me. This is where things get nervous. No one has come against me to fight for my role as doctor, meaning I'm easy pickings, and I should have kept quiet. They're gonna kill me. Comment. Don't refute. Just let it happen. Setsu's defending. Gina's defending. Otome's defending. My girl. Read up on Otome. 7 years old. A 7-year-old dolphin from the sea planet Neta. gets around on a little cart. This picture of Gnosia is so cool. It's so fucking cool. I'm gonna move myself. Look at that. That's ice cold. That's ice cold. Okay. Cumming doesn't like me. Gina does like me. We attack Setsu a bit. That might be a good target. Because then I can confirm later whether or not we did something. Actually, I won't have to know. Either we win or we don't. How did shit get voted out there? Fuck you, Shaming. All right, let's go speak to our new friend. Let's party tonight. Hell yeah. I think a guardian angel blessed me. Yeah, Shig was human. Who needs to report? I do. Gina is not. I believe that. Chippy is not. Unsure. Okay. Tome defends Chippy. SQ defends Chippy. Actually leads me to kind of believe SQ more. She not only stated that he was human, she then defended him. You know what? I'm on board with this. Let's go for Stella. Jonas and Shaming are defending Stella. I don't care for that. I'm defending SQ. Setsu is getting attacked. Stella's defending. Shaming's defending. Jonas is doubting and Gina's joining. We might have the votes for Setsu now. It all depends, because the same people dislike Setsu are the same people that dislike Stella. Right? We've got Atome, SQ, Gina, Chippy, and they might split their votes between them, which might leave SQ open. So I'm gonna go Setsu. We got Stella. Atome went for Gina. That's weird. Yeah. I'll make a fish cake. God bless. So cute. So eventually what I'll get is a little thing up here that lets me just, it'll randomize a set that will give me a set seed that has story. But we'll worry about that next time. I'm actually going to come back tomorrow and keep playing this because fuck am I having fun. I love this game so much. I'm happy I did this. So I'm going to keep playing this tomorrow. And then we're going to go back to Raincoat. Go back to Raincoat tomorrow. So let's call it where it is. Thank you everybody for tuning in, seconds, minutes, hours, or the entire time. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Yuki, thanks for chatting. Love that you love this game and you're having fun. May, as always, everyone else who just kind of teetered in for a little bit, thank you for joining. Hope you stick around. Hit all the buttons below if you like. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Jay's lost game 1, hoping they don't lose game 2, or it's going to be a miserable stream. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.